Speaking of stupid ideas, Nick, it's time.
Yay!
It's time. It's CraigsList time. CraigsList.
The thing that hasn't been around forever.
It's been a long time since we've done one.
Is coming back.
It's time. It's here. And we picked 3 real good ads for you today. Real fun. And I called them ads and not articles.
You did.
I had to think about it, though. We picked 3 real good ones for you today. Of course, what we do is we go on CraigsList.ca. We go to the Halifax, Nova Scotia Craigslist. Women seeking men, because that's the funny ones. The first one is entitled Magic the Gathering Pussy. Strap in, folks. Magic the Gathering Pussy. This is a woman, wink wink, seeking a man, 22-year-old from Halifax. Here it goes. Hey, I am a young girl. Thank you.
Hi. Okay.
On the nerd side, and I have a fantasy that
Wait
I
a
want to
minute.
try out. Okay.
How many boxes do you have?
Of cards?
Nerds.
Oh, of nerds.
She's on the nerd side.
Huh. That's a good question.
And does she have the red nerds or the blue nerds? Because I prefer the reds.
Do you? Well, we can make sure that we include that when we email this girl about playing Magic the Gathering with her.
Okay.
But let's talk about her fantasy, because her fantasy is quite weird. But it's interesting. I'm a young girl on the nerdy side, and I have a fantasy I want to try out.
Okay.
I would like to go over to your place where you have 3 to 4 friends over, and we all play a game of Magic the Gathering. And whoever wins gets to fuck me.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, magic cards?
Oh.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering. That's the name of the game. So this girl wants to come over to a sausage party where you all play Magic, and whoever wins the game gets a piece of her Magic the Gathering pussy. So it's some kind of sexual fucking... I mean, it's a real sexual competition. But what happens if she wins? She gets to fuck us all, I guess.
She gets a piece of her own magical
She
gathering.
just goes home and masturbates. I won! Fucking A. We could go in a room to fuck, or if you wanted, we could fuck with everyone watching. Yeah, because I want to invite some of my friends over and be like, you're going to watch my asshole while I fuck this chick. Wow.
Oh, God.
That's pretty crazy. My deck is pretty strong, so don't take me lightly. I want to see pics and a first name, and I can send some in return. Hope to hear from someone. I'm emailing this girl just to get a fucking conversation going, because this seems extremely interesting. This is one of the more interesting ads that we found.
Okay, can you, paraphrase something for me, or, decode, or...
Okay.
My deck is pretty strong.
Right. So what she's saying is her deck of cards. Her deck of cards for the game. So, she's got a strong deck.
Okay, I was thinking of something down there.
She's got strong muscles down
something she could clamp on. I don't know. I thought it was something sexual. My deck is pretty strong. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
so
fine.
Don't take me lightly. Okay, but I don't want you to fucking chomp my dick off. Wow. That's hilarious. That's actually really, really good. My deck is pretty strong, so don't take me lightly. Though I'm definitely emailing this girl, because I just want to talk to her about this. Just
Invite
be like,
me over, we'll play fucking Magic.
Yeah, we'll play fucking Magic. So what happens if you win? You just fuck us all? Because that would be great. Because then we all just show up and be like, oh, well, we forgot our cards. I guess you win. Just fucking whip your pants down. It's one of the more interesting ads we've ever come across. Sir. Yeah. So that's only ad 1. We got fucking 2 more to go. And this is the weird one. This is the weird one. This is one called Want a Hairy Canary, Love That Ball Hair. Just as Nick takes a sip of beer. Love that ball hair.
Everybody loves ball hair.
I guess, this woman especially. She's got 2 pictures here. One picture is of a monkey with gigantic fucking testicles.
Really big knockers.
Fucking huge.
Like you could see these things from space.
You really could. From a mile away before they hit you in the face. With the tagline, of course, haters gonna hate, which I think is actually quite funny. But then the other picture is an extremely hairy, tiny dick, which we're not going to go back to.
Good.
Because it already offended us horribly one time when we first pulled it up. And here's the message. Burp in that hairy cock general direction.
That was the message.
Yeah, exactly. K-boys, so here's the scoop. I love a guy that doesn't shave his cock and balls. I go crazy when the ball hair is so long that it cascades over your cock, and I can hardly see it until you're hard. Then Long Johnson pops out at me like a jack-in-the-box.
Surprise!
Ding! Dear God. I'm so wet.
Where's Johnson? Where's Johnson? Surprise!
Bingo! I'm so wet just thinking about running my fingers through it while I'm sucking on your hard meat. I want to meet up ASAP. Send me a pic to assure me you've got some serious poof going on down there. So this is very clearly just some dude that is like, I want pictures of this so I can make fun of these fuckers.
Yeah.
And this is probably the most blatant instance of this ever. It's so obvious that this is a dude. Because no woman would ever say these things. You, sir, are either trying too hard or not trying hard enough, one or the other. And we're going to go to our third and final ad.
Look, it's a big pussy.
It is a big pussy. Cat, that is. It's, would that be a tiger?
Looks like a tiger.
Looks like a tiger. It's actually very cute. This ad is entitled, Let's Chat. Okay. Oop,
okay.
Almost spilled my beer.
Let's,
all right, let's.
That would be unfortunate.
That would be unfortunate because it's too fucking tasty to spill. So this ad, it doesn't give the person's age or anything like that. I am a attached female. For fuck's sake.
I hate it when you start like that.
I know. It's not even that she's attached. It's that her fucking grammar was bad. I am a attached female. There's no such thing as a attached female. There's an attached female.
There is.
Fuckers. With a few extra pounds in my mid-30s. Okay.
So are you looking to lose them?
It doesn't look like it. What she is looking for is she's looking for a guy to chat with first and then see where it goes and hopefully turn into a secret lover. Ooh. Secret lovers in the moonlight. Going to Wendy's because they're open late.
Oh,
we're making a fucking album. I don't care. We're doing it eventually. I am not looking for a one-night stand or to fuck the same day we meet. If you're out there and want to chat and see what happens, please get back with stats and a face pic. I had 17 goals in my rookie year. Those are my stats.
Lady, you're in the wrong spot.
Yeah, this is another one of those unfortunate fucking things where you are just in the wrong place. Like you're just the wrong
first
fucking.
Off, how did that lion type that message?
Yeah, really. You look like you look like you're too young to have typed this message, little tiger cub.
Oh, God.
Doug, oh, Doug, Dougie, Doug. This reminded me of The Hangover for some reason. No dick pics. Also, she don't want them dick pics. She wants to become a secret lover, and it's such a secret that she doesn't even know what his dick looks like the first time they're about to become secret lovers. Secret lover. So I again hesitate to state, I think this woman's in the wrong place.
I think so too.
Fair enough.
Plenty of fish.
Fair enough. Yeah, plenty of fish. Exactly. Plenty of fish. Start there, even though plenty of fish sucks. But start there.
Christian Mingle.
No, Christians don't fuck. That's the Craigslist segment, everybody. Yay!
Yay! It's back.
It's back, and it's never going away again, no matter how much you want it to. So we're drawing to a close here of No Holds Barred number 34. Just a couple of things we kind of wanted to touch on. We got some stupid recent news, which is also making its comeback.
It is.
Stupid recent news making its comeback. But before we get into that, I just want to take a second to kind of talk about some of the shit that's been going down in the world lately. And we're going to this is going to take a somber tone here for a few minutes, but whatever. Can we all just fucking agree to put the guns away? Because, well, clearly we can't, but I wish...
clearly.
I fucking wish we could, because, like, too many fucking people are getting shot lately. There was the dude down in California who shot a bunch of people because he was like, no girl will like me. No girls have had sex with me, so I've got to shoot people. Then there was the dude at the Seattle Pacific University that was just like, for no apparent reason, was just like, I'm going to take as many people with me as I can before killing myself. And then there was the situation in Moncton with the RCMP and this fucking lunatic who was just like, I hate that I live in a country that has gun control, so I'm going to go shoot cops. It don't make any fucking sense at all.
It doesn't.
The guy, like, I think the guy just at some point decided, I'm going to live my life like I live in Call of Duty. And it's one of these people that can't fucking figure out that things like Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto and all this shit is a game. It's an escape from reality. It is not reality at all. And I don't want to blame. I'm not blaming this on video games. Let's not get the fucking message mixed up here. We're not blaming it on video games. These people had mental issues. Like, it seems like every single one of these instances that come up a day later, it's like this person has a history of mental illness. So how the fuck are these mentally ill people getting guns? Even in our country. It's like, clearly gun control's not strong enough because fucking people with mental issues are getting guns. I don't want to, let's not, I guess I don't want to turn it into a gun control issue because that's just a whole other fucking kettle of fish that I'm not educated enough on the subject to really talk about. But what I am saying is, people, if you're having a hard time in your life, they happen to everybody. They happen to the best of us. They happen to me. Because I'm the best of us. No, bad times in people's lives happen to everybody. And there's those moments of thinking like, oh my God, I've got, stuff is so shitty for me right now. I can't imagine how it could possibly get any worse. I feel bad in a tiny little fucking way for that kid down in California. Because it must have sucked to live to 21 without ever having sex. Or ever having a girl seemingly be at all interested in you.
Oh, yeah.
So that must have sucked. I can only imagine it did suck. But none of these things are any fucking excuse to take a gun out in public and take other people's lives into your own hands. Like, that is inexcusable. It's selfish. It's fucking cowardly. Just because your shit is going wrong does not mean that you have the right to take anyone else's life into your own hands.
Absolutely not.
So, for anybody that's having a hard time, keep that shit in mind. And if you're having a hard time, go talk to a therapist.
Yeah, talk to somebody.
Family, talk to friends. If you have no one, you can always pick up a phone and call a nurse. It's a free fucking call. It's 611, I think.
Fuck. If you want to, pick up the phone and call us.
Yeah, exactly. Call into a podcast with two people talking about dicks. We'll say something funny and we'll put a fucking smile on your face. There's 1,000,001 ways that you can talk about things and try to get some closure. Try to get some things going right in your life. As opposed to, I'm going to take a gun and I'm going to do something about it. That is never, ever the right thing to do. I feel horrible for the fucking victims of this because they didn't do anything wrong. They either just went to work that day, went to school that day, whatever. These people did nothing wrong. These people were not the people that hurt you. So stop taking your shit out on other people. Start a podcast. Fuck. Start a fucking podcast. Talk about your problems, even if you're not talking to anybody. Start a podcast on your own. If you have a fucking cell phone, you can do a podcast. Like, that's how we fucking started. All we had was a fucking cell phone, and we did a podcast. So you can do it. there are ways to go if you don't want to take the selfish, fucking cowardly way out of your problems. And that's not me saying that suicide is cowardly, da-da-da-da-da. I don't glean any fucking extra meaning out of anything that I'm saying. I'm just saying there's other ways to go about it. Fair enough? Let's end with some fucking chuckles.
Okay.
Because that sucked.
Chuckles. Ha ha ha.
It sucked that I even had to fucking say that.
Well,
but it seems like it needs to be said.
I know, but it's not something that people... It's something that needs to be said, and I mean, it's not anything new that you said.
No, it's
like
true.
People know something definitely needs to be fixed in the world.
Let's finish with some chuckles. So, stupid recent news is making its comeback. This is how we'll end out. We'll end out on stupid recent news.
Yeah!
Stupid recent news. Da-da. All right. Dropping
now
a
in the
sick
world,
fucking bass line. All right.
We hear about the stupid recent news.
We hear about stupid shit that
coming to you live into your earphones, or maybe out of your computer speakers. Who knows? It's Justin and Nick on the Horsepower Podcast, dropping some weird news.
I get the feeling that he'll just keep going if I don't cut him
off.
Oh,
yeah. Weird news with Justin and Nick. Justin's going to talk now into his microphone.
Shut up!
Let's do smooth tunes.
I turned Nick's microphone off.
Okay, I'm back on.
Boom, boom. God.
No.
All right.
Go ahead.
The first article, and now I can call them articles. The first article we came up with comes from UPI.com, and it's Cabbie Enateula Hosseini. That's a fake name. Enateula Hosseini stiffed on a $1,500 fare.
Christ, where were they coming from?
After driving man across 5 states.
Was he running from something?
Let's take a peek at what this thing says. This is a story coming out of Sacramento, sunny California. A California cabbie was left running on empty in more ways than running on empty in more ways than one after he drove a man over 1,500 miles across 5 states to North Dakota and then got stiffed on the fare.
Man.
Enateula Hosseini agreed to take 25-year-old Matthew Black Hansen from Sacramento. Black Hansen.
Bop, chicken. Bop, do chicken.
Doobie-da-ba. Okay. So it's okay. Matthew Black Hansen from Sacramento to Mandan. I'm assuming that's a place in North Dakota. For $240 up front and $1,500 upon arrival. The two men signed a contract agreeing to the deal and then set out on the 22-hour journey.
A contract. Yeah. So that's legally binding.
Well, it could be. Yeah, basically. But yeah, so 22 hours this trip would have taken. When they finally arrived...
I could get there in 16.
Exactly. When they finally arrived, Black Hansen's fiancée never showed up with Hosseini's money. So this guy in the cab did not have the physical money.
Oh.
His fiancée was supposed to show up with the money.
Oh.
And she didn't. He started crying. Oh, please don't call the cops. I'm going to be in trouble. I want to see my fiancée and this and that, Hosseini told CBS Sacramento. Mm-hmm. So the guy basically starts pleading with this cabbie. Hosseini was out of gas and cash, so he spent the night in a homeless shelter. The next day, he returned to the gas station, where Black Hansen had stiffed him, and some compassionate folks filled up his gas tank and gave him food and cash.
Wow.
He then started the long trip back to Sacramento, which would have cost Black Hansen $4,800, according to the meter. So this guy was giving Black Hansen a sweet-ass deal, only charging him $1,700 for a $4,800 trip.
Did he ever go back for the money?
Well, this is the that's a great question. I guess maybe eventually he got to the point where he was just like, this guy's not going to pay me, and I'm 5 states away from wherever, even though I've got this thing. I'm assuming this will eventually be a lawsuit.
You would think,
right?
Because that's a substantial amount of money.
Yeah, a little bit, exactly. So I'm assuming that this will eventually probably be a lawsuit. But like, I feel horrible for this cabbie, because being a cabbie is a bad enough kind of job as it is for stuff like this. You probably get stiffed on fares all the time, but a fucking $1,700 fare on a $4,800 trip that you only see $240 of because it's what you got up front. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, I feel horrible for this guy that may possibly be operating under a fake name, but whatever. So yeah, I feel bad for this cabbie. This Black Hansen person is a fucking jerk off. Second article we have for Stupid Recent News. Puppy blamed for driving man's car into Canton Pond.
Oh, shit.
Is this not the cutest fucking dog you've ever seen?
Squirrel?
He is so cute.
Squirrel? Ran to the pond.
This comes to us from Canton, Massachusetts. Geez.
What?
Whoa, geez. The page refreshed. Okay, here we go. At 5 months old, this puppy is. At 5 months old, Rosie, the German Shepherd, performs several tricks. But driving a car was an unexpected performance. John Costello and the pup were out at a Canton Park Sunday, where Rosie was living up to her reputation. She's very hyper, energetic, and a troublemaker, says Costello.
Apparently so.
Apparently, fucking a little bit. This dog fucking is a big troublemaker. Costello said he was moving his daughter's Dodge Neon a few feet. Rosie was on a retractable leash and leaped into the car. Okay. That's no problem. So far, we're okay.
Yeah.
We know how it ends, but so far, we're all right. She hit the gear shift into drive when she jumped into the car. And when the car jerked, she landed on the gas pedal. And we all got tangled.
So was he in the car?
He was in the car.
He was in the driver's seat.
Yes. I assume so. That's what it looks like anyway. That he was in the driver's seat. So she... Or he might have been standing beside the car, just moving it a little bit, but you wouldn't think. You'd think he'd be in the fucking driver's seat.
You would think, because the only way for her to like actually push it into drive is if he actually turned the car on and threw it into neutral.
Yeah.
And then was moving it.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
who would turn the fucking car on to throw it into neutral?
I don't know. It's a great question. So it doesn't really indicate it, I guess. So she hit the gear shift into drive when she jumped into the car, and when the car jerked, she landed on the gas pedal. And we all got tangled. It was adorable. But some bad shit happened. The car went down the sand embankment and into Bolivar Pond. Costello jumped out. Oh, great. Good job. Costello jumped out, but the water pushed the door closed, trapping Rosie inside.
Oh, no!
Holy shit.
Rosie.
The fucking dog's gonna die. Costello said the car kept
Mm.
deeper into the water. Dun, dun, dun. This is like a movie. This could be a bad movie.
Good. We should reenact this.
Exactly. I started screaming out, "My dog! My dog!" I jumped in through the window. And
wait, was the window down?
I guess the window must have been down.
Because if he jumped in through a closed window, oh my God.
Yeah. No, I guess the window must have been down.
He must have Supermaned it.
Exactly.
Superman punched the window.
Superhuman strength to get my dog, I guess. I started screaming out, "My dog, my dog." I jumped in through the window, grabbed her by the neck, and pulled her out, and we both fell back into the water. The vehicle was submerged in the water, and dive teams had to pull it out. The car is considered a loss. Costello is glad his youngest family member is okay and said he'll be more careful of how she jumps around in the car. Probably a good idea.
Probably a good idea. And if you're going to move a car, don't turn it on to throw it in neutral.
Right. Exactly.
Simple. Then this bloody thing wouldn't have happened.
It's true. It's absolutely true. I mean, look, I'm glad the dog's okay. I didn't want any harm to happen to the dog.
God, no.
But it's kind of fucking funny that this guy, his own sort of stupidity, caused this to kind of happen. So I'm glad the dog's okay, though.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the last one, folks.
Okay.
We are getting out of here on this one. Mystery sea monster eats 9-foot great white shark. Nick, this is all the proof I ever need to see that Godzilla exists.
He does, and he lives at the bottom of the sea.
Exactly. Oh no, they say he's got to go Godzilla. This is fucking Godzilla, folks. A huge 9-foot-long great white shark was eaten by an even bigger, quote, mystery sea monster, according to scientists.
How do we know that the shark was eaten?
Well,
was there like only the head,
nope.
Or was there...
Here it is. Researchers had tagged the healthy shark to track its movements as part of a study, but were shocked when the tracking device washed up on a beach in Australia 4 months later.
Couldn't it just have fallen off?
This will answer that, I think. Data captured on the device showed that there was a rapid temperature rise from 46 degrees to 78 degrees Fahrenheit, along with a sudden, sharp 1,902-foot plunge. So the temperature increased on and around the shark, and it quickly, went down 1,900 feet. Researchers believe that data proves it was eaten by something much bigger, saying the temperatures recorded indicate that the shark went inside another animal's digestive system.
Doctor Who is real.
It could be. The only theory they have so far is that shark was gobbled up by a colossal cannibal great white.
No, he's in the TARDIS.
He could be in the TARDIS. It's possible.
It is.
It is possible. And here's the questions. I mean, it's like, what's going to eat a shark that big? Like, who could kill a 9-foot great white shark? Your answer is Doctor Who.
Yes.
My answer...
He didn't kill him. He didn't kill it.
He just took him in the fucking TARDIS.
Yeah.
My answer is fucking Godzuki. It's got to be... To me, it's got to be Godzilla.
Godzuki.
Godzilla's smart alecky kid sidekick. Godzuki. No, to me, this screams of fucking Godzilla. Godzilla is real, confirmed by this article, because this came from the New York Post.
That's insane, though, to think
Not
that
the
there's
Times,
something.
The Post. Yeah, to think that there could be something that fucking big.
But I mean, God, the bottom of the sea or the ocean is like so. It's someplace. It's like it's worse than the moon.
Right.
Like there's so much of it that we have not explored.
It's
because
true.
It's just we can't get down there.
Exactly. So we never know what the fuck is down there. Atlantis is probably down there.
Most likely.
There's fucking mermen, fucking merladies, all over the place.
And they almost. I think they prove that. I mean, there's videos.
There's videos. Look, Rule 34. It's out there on the internet.
Yeah. If there's videos of it, it must be true.
Exactly. It must be true, folks. All right. We have gone now for about 2 hours, and I would say it's time to put a cap on this thing.
I think so.
A quick recap. Put your fucking guns away. Hell Bay English Ale is a great beer. We're fucking super pumped for the upcoming TCW show.
If you want to hear more traveling Mike things.
Yeah, more travel Mike pissings, please let us know.
Well, it doesn't have to be pissings. I can go to more places around here. It's a long cord.
Yeah, it is a long cord. That's true. So if you want to hear more of that, let us know. Please, to the love of God, please fucking sponsor us. And there's still lots of dudes on the internet pretending to be girls. Also, Godzilla exists.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for episode number 34 of the No Holds Barred podcast. Come back with us again next week. It's either going to be No Holds Barred or Last Man Standing as per usual. Probably Last Man Standing because we're going to be talking a whole bunch.
A lot of wrestling.
About WWE, maybe a little bit of TNA, and we're going to be talking a whole fuck ton, again, of Twin City Wrestling for their upcoming show, Saturday, June 28th at the Halifax Forum. TwinCityWrestling.com or TicketPro.ca for tickets. Make sure you get your asses there. That's going to be it for us. Episode 34, No Holds Barred podcast. We are done. I am Justin.
And I am Nick.
And you have just been ear-fucked or something. Scan BC.
Scan BC. Let a man all the way talking to your body, soul, and mind.
Hashtag Bridgewater. RCMP have been called for an ear-fucking in a basement. Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for us this week. We'll see you again next week.
Later.